everybody. Sorry. So Needs Improvement decided not to show up tonight. I know it seems like this is planned and this is like our opening thing, but nobody showed. Like, I'm actually serious. I'm the only one here tonight. I mean, you guys all came here for a show, so
Give it to him.
I guess I'll do some stand-up.
Oh God, there's so many people. Oh no, I'm so scared. Don't worry, just imagine they're all in their underwear. It'll be fine.
Oh, why is everyone in their underwear? Jeez, that's disgusting.
Oh no, we're overdressed.
Oh wow, let's start taking off clothes.
Oh, the indecency of everyone!
Why is there nobody here?
I just want to blow fire straight out of my head!
And why is Mark wearing plaid?
Gosh!
Oh, everyone's
Oh my God!
That's so silly.
I'm so excited to be here!
Yeah, we get to do our solo. It's amazing. Wait.
What is everyone doing here?
Are you people?
My emotional regulation
Needs Improvement!
Alright, well, while you guys are ready, I need a straight line, please. Thank you. And I need a straight line for you know what I hate. So, we're gonna start this show off with you know what I hate. And that means that I need a suggestion from you, Mark. On
Great, and thank you folks for filling out some suggestions outside. Sometimes we'll be coming to you in the moment tonight. Sometimes we'll be pulling from the suggestions you gave us. So this one is from the weirdest thing I've ever eaten was the prompt for these suggestions. Well, okay, who's gonna start? Who wants to start? Okay, you're done. Okay. Yeah. We're already starting out in a way. Okay. You know what I hate? Don hates RFK Jr.'s brain. In parentheses, that's right, I'm a political worm.
Interesting.
Yes, so you are going to take that and you're going to talk about why you hate it, and we're just going to let that roll. We're going to see where that goes. Let's go.
You know what I hate?
What?
Brains. You know, as a political worm, I like to consider myself a conservative.
You know what I hate?
What?
Conservatives.
Conservatives, why?
You gotta let things be loose, be free. You can't be huddled in your house during COVID.
You know what I hate? COVID.
COVID, why?
It's all a scam. It's not real. RFK Jr. was right. And it's what I hate.
What?
Scams.
Scams, why?
Because I go and open my app on my phone and I see all these scam calls and notifications on that
You know
texting app my
what
son's
I
always talking.
hate?
What?
Calls.
Calls, why?
I have a voicemail for a reason. Go there and leave it there. I don't want to hear any of your responses to, oh, hey, can I come for dinner?
You know what I hate?
What?
Hearing people's responses.
Hearing people's responses, why?
Like, yeah, I asked you a question, but I was just being polite. I don't really care what
You know what I hate?
What?
Being polite.
Being polite, why?
No one deserves my politeness. You think that you are a good person? No, I hate people in general. What? You think you deserve my kindness? No. No.
Please?
Why can't you just...
Come on.
Awesome, 2 lines, please. So tonight, in January, when you saw January's show, it was mostly short form, right? Which is the kind of activities that you might see on Whose Line Is It Anyway? November's show was totally short form. January was mostly short form with a little bit of longer format sprinkled in. Tonight is much more longer format with short form sprinkled in. So we're going to go with kind of a mid-form activity called 7 Minutes in Heaven. So 4 out, please. This time we're going to come to a suggestion from you right now from your seats. And what happens in this activity is these 4 people are not going to speak to each other directly. There's no dialogue in this. It's all monologue that gets passed back and forth. And they're speaking from the beyond. So they are speaking from heaven. 7 minutes in heaven, right? And so that's where the name of this activity comes from. And over the course of 7 minutes, improvising a narrative for 7 minutes, they will recount the story of how they all came to perish in the situation that I'm about to ask you for in a moment. All right, awesome. So suggestions for how they all met their end.
Stand-up comedy.
Stand-up comedy. The Titanic.
Monkeys arguing over the best banana.
Monkeys arguing over the best banana. Poison.
Pizza delivery gone wrong.
Pizza delivery gone wrong.
Indoor recess.
Indoor. Let me just open my clock, please. And we're going to see over the course of 7 minutes how you all perished in indoor recess. Begin.
Man, I wanted to go outside. It's just not fair. The weather's been awful all week. Why can't the rain just go away? It's just not fair. I wanted to be outside playing baseball right now with my friends, but the teacher said we can't go out.
As an elementary school teacher, I have a hard time handling some of my kids. They tend to be rambunctious and not really respect me as a person and as an adult. And I found that on this day, when the forecast showed acid rain on the horizon, I thought we would take the kids inside so that they wouldn't die. The kids weren't very happy about that.
I was the TA for the day. It was really, it was quite an experience. And I don't know if I would ever teach again. And, it wasn't just because of the kids. It was also because I passed away. So, Mrs. McKinley was very inspiring.
Yeah, my elementary teacher wouldn't let me go outside today, so I couldn't go play circle soccer with my friends like I usually always do. But hey, you know what the one better thing to play indoors is? Dodgeball! And so I thought to myself, what if I started a little fun game with the teachers and the students?
So Henry thought it'd be a wonderful idea to take spiked dodgeball, which he must have ordered on Amazon or something, and start chucking them around the room. And now they're bouncing all over the place, and my TA is just, he's not the brightest, and he tried to catch it, which he graduated college. I was just confused by the whole thing.
I graduated a bit early. I was in a program where I just wanted to get out of there early. But I did indeed try to catch the spiked ball. But, that injury was nothing compared to what actually killed me. Because I was just staring in the corner and I saw, oh, a ball, let me catch it. Not very bright of me.
So this looks like something I could hit with a baseball bat. Things flying around everywhere. I just started swinging. And I'm hitting them away. And the teacher and TA, they were not very happy about me swinging a baseball bat around indoors, as they usually are. It's happened several times. But I'm making the best of indoor recess.
So the skinny one, Bob, had a bat. He was trying to bat away some of the dodgeballs I was throwing at him. I ordered the extra spikes from Amazon, of course. You don't pay for what you get without getting the best. So, anyways, I was having fun throwing dodgeballs. And then I think I may have thrown it, someone caught it, and I think I might have killed them. But oh well. Hey, the world's always better when it's just me.
Now, the TA did, in fact, catch the dodgeball. But in doing so, were taken off, or was added a lot of momentum to their hand, which sort of smashed into the window. And they started getting covered with acid rain, which of course wasn't great for their whole hand and like arm situation. And now Bob is swinging around a baseball bat and hitting these spiked dodgeballs and getting spikes on the baseball bat, which was even further not safe. Now, as a teacher, I wasn't particularly happy with this.
The window's open! I can go outside!
Bob jumped out the window, and I couldn't grab him because my arms were melting. So I just sort of stood there and accepted my fate.
Whee!
So, to give some prior context as to how I died, I'm a narcissist at heart. So, in my heart of hearts, I would be throwing dodgeballs around and, having some fun with my friends. But then I thought, well, what if I threw it at myself? I mean, I know I can catch it. I'm invulnerable. So, I did just that. Straight on the head and, well, let's just say, I didn't think after that.
So now, Bob has jumped out of the window into acid rain, and at that point I've given up on him. My TA is clinging to life, kinda. Like her arm, or his arm is like gone, but it's fine, and he's all left now, and that's okay. And this kid is just, well, he hit himself in the face with a spike ball. Like, he's not doing great. And so I'm thinking to myself, well, I'm going to jail for sure. Because frankly, this many people cannot pass away on my watch as an elementary school teacher without some form of repercussion. And, I went to school, and in this situation, I'd rather not go to prison. And I'd rather let death take me.
And so then, the teacher came out to play baseball with me!
I did.
I need 3 people for cut to cut back. Perfecto. All right, cut to cut back is essentially these 3 will be telling a story. They'll be telling a story, and in the middle of that story, people on the sidelines are able to yell "cut to" something that's happened in the past that has informed what's happening in the present, and then they are going to yell "cut back," and then we are going to keep the original scene going. That's how it's gonna flow. Yes? Cool. Suggestion.
Oh, let's get a preferred time period and or place to live.
Lovely.
A preferred time period and or place to live. Okay, the 1830s, but without all the racists.
Which is so important. Begin!
Hello? Is anyone there?
I think someone's calling out to us.
But from where?
Hello? Hello?
I can't find anybody.
Oh, gosh, it's really... I can't see anything in this fog. What? I hear something.
Oh, sorry. I just couldn't find anybody, and I...
Who are you, fair stranger?
'Tis I, your normal factory worker. Just...
Cut to him working in the country.
Boy, have you got all that fertilizer out of here yet?
No, sir, I need another hour, I'm sorry.
Get to it.
Come back.
Jessica, get behind me. It's a factory worker.
Yeah, after getting fired from the farm for not shoveling fertilizer fast enough, I mean, sorry, but that was just too hard.
Cut to him getting fired from the farm.
I cannot believe it! You've been doing this for 24 hours! You've barely got a ton of fertilizer going!
No, I need to sleep.
Now, fair stranger, we've only just met. I'm so sorry that you got fired, but how does this relate to us?
Well, you see, my factory's a little understaffed and I'm looking for people to recruit. What do you say, a minimum wage of 3 cents an hour?
3 cents an hour.
Back to the last time he gave 3 cents an hour for a wage.
Boss,
What?
I'd like a wage increase. My wife is sick with, my wife is sick with the latest plague.
You know the company's failing, right?
Yeah. Look I can't give you 3 cents an hour. That's a bit out of our price range. You understand? Now, I could give you a local, good doctor of mine. You know, he sawed up only 200 bodies. He could probably fix up here,
I can give it a shot, but really, I just need another 3 cents. I just need another 3 cents, boss, please.
A whole 3 cents. Now, you can see by our fancy top hats that 3 cents is nothing.
Oh, sorry. I didn't...
Cut back to how they got so rich.
honey,
Yeah?
I don't want to be this poor anymore, okay? I can't do it with all this ticks, this lice, the leukemia out there. I want clean bed sheets.
Jessica, I know what you want, but the only way we could get it is if we start a farm. Cut back.
Well, I hate to push this on you. I mean, we just met, but can I please get like 3 cents just for the doctor?
Honey, Bartholomew, we can't allow this common poor person into our family, our way of life.
But I see myself in him.
No.
It's just 3 cents.
Bartholomew!
Jessica? Now, stranger. I know we just met in this fog, but do you have 3 cents? Thank you, Jessica. Here are 3 cents.
You are too kind. You are too kind. Okay, I'm gonna go and save my wife.
We're gonna see, this is an activity called La Ronde. La Ronde is based off of a French play of the same name, La Ronde, meaning the round. And that play is, the way it's formatted, it's a series of 2-person scenes. And the idea is that those, we follow one character into the next scene. We leave one character and we follow one character into the next scene. And then that character that we just followed, we leave that character and we follow the next character, so on and so forth, until we come back around to the first person in the story. So, 2 people to start, please, Laurent. Good. So, who's going to be the first to exit? Great, Adana's going to be the first person to exit, which means we're going to come back around to Adan's character. So, they're going to wipe the scene. The next person who's going to come in is going to wipe the scene, meaning they're going to cross down stage and create a clean slate. And so if Alan were to wipe the scene, Adan would exit, and Laura's character would be in a scene with Alan's character that's being introduced. Someone would whoosh, Ben would whoosh, Laura exits, and now it's basically like tag teaming, right? Or a relay race, right? All right, good. 2 people. Adan is going to be the first to exit, and we're going to start with a relationship between these 2 characters. I should also say that if we move about in time, right? Because each of these scenes can be anywhere in the character's lifetime. So if we go generations back, we have to come generations forward to get back to some time in a Don's character's lifetime. So this one is tricky. This one is tricky. All right. Secret.
You got it, Mark.
Come on.
I don't know what the third word is, but there's an exclamation point, so someone really meant this. Secret villain. Secret villain love? Lair? That's not a relationship at all. It's true. Under a desert, maybe? What? This is not a relationship one single bit. Secret villain lair under a desert, maybe. Maybe that's where we're a start. We'll start there. Your toxic frenemies in a secret villain lair under a desert, maybe. Under the desert. All right, begin.
What are you doing here?
It's so great to see you.
It's so great to see you too, of course.
I know.
Are you in hiding as well? The superheroes, they've been chasing me for a while now, and so I've had to be in hiding at the Sahara Desert.
Of course you'd pick to hide in the exact same place I was hiding.
Okay, you got here after me. Therefore, you're copying me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Actually, I have been here a long time. I just came here by tunnel yesterday. But I've been through these parts for longer than you have.
Of course you have. Of course you live in the desert. That's just so like you.
What do you mean that's just so like me?
Look at you.
I have found you, villain, and you will perish before Super Dude. Now, weren't there supposed to be two of you?
Oh, yeah. And actually, sir, it's not my fault at all. It was my friend.
What? But you're wearing a scary villain mask. That must mean you're a villain.
Oh, but I'm actually just a normal human.
What?
It's my friend who's evil. Whoosh! Oh my god! Are you super cool Superman villain person?
Yeah.
I'm your biggest fan. Can you please teach me to be like you? How do you fly?
Well, it just sort of happened to me. I didn't really do anything.
So you're telling me that you met Super Dude?
Yes! And he smelled so good.
Now, what exactly did he say? How did you feel? How epic was he?
He complimented my hair, and he said that I would be the best superhuman ever.
So I'm standing with the next superhuman?
I think so. I feel so powerful already.
Whoosh! Come in. All right, what story did you bring to me?
I met the girl who met Super Dude.
Oh, that's very interesting. And how many newspapers can we sell with it?
I don't know, I think millions. I mean, this guy, the dude, Super Dude, he fully taught like 2 super villains.
Oh, really? Where's those 2 in the desert?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great news story. We can put an end to that. So, do you think we could maybe bribe the police officers to let them out so we can continue this news story?
Whoosh! Whoosh! Hello! Do you happen to know where Super Dude might be hiding?
I could tell you, but I'm gonna need payment. These newspapers don't pay for themselves.
You know who I am, don't you?
Oh yeah, you're a very rich dude.
The Batman!
Exactly. Rich to the top. I'm telling you, the top 1%. 1% of the 1%. Anyways, that'll be, let's see, how about 5 million buckaroos? And I'll tell you his location.
Ah, that's nothing. I'll give that to you if you tell me his location.
Alrighty.
And I'll make it double if you tell me how I can stop him. Whoosh!
Your name is Batman, yes?
Yes, that is right.
Yeah, your son Robin has been getting into fights with kids. He's saying that they're criminals, they stole his pencils, and,
Give me that. I never should have taken that kid under my wing.
Whoa! What do you mean I've been getting in fights?
Well, Robin, you can't just go around killing kids with jujitsu.
But I'm so powerful.
Yeah, it's a problem. I know you're powerful.
They started it. Whoosh.
Hey, Robin, could I borrow a pencil?
No! Whoosh!
Hey there, little guy. I need you to do something for me.
Okay.
Or else I'll kill you.
Okay.
I need you to get into a fight with a little Tweety bird, Robin.
What's in it for me?
Your life. Oh, as the Joker, I am coming back at Batman. Mark my words, he will regret the day that he adopted Robin.
Alright, I need 6 people for gibberish, please. 6 people. Lovely. And who are the 3 that will go out and who are the 3 that will stay in? What? Okay, yeah. So, we're gonna have you over here and the other 3 right here. Thank you. Gibberish is a game where these 3 people will act out a story from the suggestion from an audience, from the audience, and they will act out that story in gibberish for these 3 people who are going to come from the outside, right? And from that gibberish, these 3 people are going to have to redo the scene in English using whatever they think the scene is about, right? So that's what it's gonna be. Thank you. Bye. Everybody say bye. Bye. So the other, yeah.
The door's closed.
Perfect. All right, Mark, can I have a relationship, please?
Yes, and this one is not a location.
Okay, yes.
Wise mentor and rebellious student.
Wise mentor and rebellious student. So before you guys just start thinking of a scene, I'm gonna ask you guys for some suggestions of what could happen between this wise mentor and the
rebellious student.
Rebellious student. What are some thoughts? Yes.
Finishing your vegetables.
Finishing your vegetables. What else?
The student simply becomes better than the mentor.
What else?
Students won't get off of their phones.
Students won't get off of their phones. Anything else? I'm liking vegetables. Tell me more about this.
Surely, someone could fail at the great art of getting big and strong. And about
hey, you're doing great.
Crispy and delicious.
Lovely. I think that gives you so much.
Hold on, sorry. Can you recap that?
Recap it.
For a second.
Okay, yeah, you need to eat your vegetables. You need to master the art of finishing your vegetables to grow big and strong.
Yeah. And the rebellious student does not.
Yes.
That's for the rebellious student.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there it is.
Good.
There it is. All right. Questions. All right. Can you please invite me back in? Oh. Everybody say welcome back. Welcome back. All right. And please, or there or here, I think you might want to be here just to figure out, or be there. Okay. Center stage, please. And you may begin.
Our shorty sluggish do. That big you love it to do.
Like blue.
Not really me. Oh.
Yeah? Whoa.
Oh. Look, like Steven Labitzo. Lapid badly days. Oh. Blablablagazine.
A blog of Lego.
Bobby Bluzo. Lovely.
And can you tell us what that really meant, please? Thank you.
Hey guys, check out my brand new steroid cake. Yeah, for sure, dude.
Is that strawberry?
Yes, it is.
Are you sure?
Don't you You look swole.
Oh, I need some more. I need some more.
You might want to slow down a little. Wait, guys, there's not that much left. Guys!
This looks really good. This is good stuff. You gotta try some of this.
You only left like a crumb, and that's not fair.
I'm getting a little hyper. I'm getting a little roid. Oh yeah,
You're so strong.
You gotta smash that.
I'm sorry, but you're a bit skinny. Oh. Yes. Come here. Yes.
Get out of here.
Can you remind us of the relationship?
A wise mentor and rebellious student.
And can you tell us what happened, please?
Rebellious student didn't want to eat the vegetable.
So close enough.
Two lives. This is an activity where they all have the chance to be involved. It's called Event Around. So what happens here with Event Around is we will begin with the last scene, the last climactic moment of the scene. And then they're going to rewind and go back in time as far back as they want. They can go 20 years back in time. They can go 20 minutes back in time. But they're going to rewind back in time and then play that story forward until we reach that climactic moment again. And then they're going to replay the climactic moment the same way that they played it the first time. We just all now have new understanding of how they got there. So we're going to see like the last 3 lines of a scene, right? 3 or 4 lines of a scene. Rewind and play it back forward. Good. Let's give a suggestion of a situation, please. We'll come out to you rather than the paper. Suggestions of situations. Yes?
Proposal.
A proposal. Yes?
Real life Monopoly.
Real life Monopoly. Yes?
Squirrels taking over the world.
Squirrels taking over the world. It feels good, like it's going to be very loud. Yes, go.
Tech week gone wrong.
Tech week gone wrong. Yes?
Defusing a bomb.
Defusing a bomb. Yes? The Grinch stealing Christmas. Yes?
Friends leaving a movie theater and they all had wildly different opinions on the movie.
Leaving the movie theater, wildly different opinions. Go.
If dinosaurs didn't go extinct.
If dinosaurs didn't go extinct.
Dinner with the in-laws.
Dinner with the in-laws. I do this every show. I ask for all of these things and then I forget every single one of them except for the last one. Dinner with the in-laws. That's the only one I can remember is the last one. All right, dinner with the in-laws. Event round. Begin.
So, what do you think of the stew?
It's so good.
Jerry, you need to be respectful of the food.
I'm sorry, Amanda. Oh my god.
It's okay.
It's wonderful.
I know.
Whoosh! So, are you still having problems with Amanda's mother?
Yeah, we're not on the best of terms, if you would say. You know how the key to a woman's heart is through cooking?
Yeah, that's how I got my husband.
Right. To be frank, her mother is terrible at cooking.
Ouch.
I know. How am I supposed to tell Amanda and her mom that I can't eat her mom's cooking?
Maybe try again, like, I'm sure that Christmas is coming soon, so...
Oh, I could get gifts, cooking gifts. Oh, that might make her food so much better. Thank you. Oh, that's such a
Whoa. So, I heard your dinner went well?
Well, I mean, it was just the Thanksgiving dinner, I'm sort of preparing for Christmas.
Oh, lovely, lovely. By the way, you don't happen to know anything about your daughter's husband, do you?
Oh, he was at the Thanksgiving dinner and he didn't throw up.
Honey, just between you and me, keep this up.
Yeah.
He thinks your cooking is atrocious. God awful.
Oh my goodness.
Heard it myself.
Why does he tell you these things and not me?
I don't know, maybe he doesn't want to be direct about it.
Well, I found this stew recipe online anyway, and I was thinking of trying it. It's it's got haggis in it. Very famous in Scotland, so I think it'll be nice.
You can give it a try, just be sure to add loads of salt. He loves salt.
All right.
Hey, Amanda.
Hi, Jerry.
Oh, you know how Thanksgiving dinner went so well, right?
It was delicious. Didn't you think so?
Of course. So I was wondering, when's the next dinner gonna be?
Oh, Jerry, you can't ask when dinners are gonna be. It's disrespectful to the chef and the chef's daughter.
I am so sorry, milady.
I'm sorry. Yes, I appreciate the atonement. See, baby, I only have eyes for you.
For now. I'm so glad I decided to marry you. Of course.
You're excited to spend the rest of your life with me.
And your mother's cooking.
Mother's cooking. Let's go talk to her now. Mother.
Amanda, sweetheart.
Yes.
I would like you to test this stew recipe that I was gonna use for Christmas dinner next week.
Of course, I'll drink it all.
What do you think?
My lungs.
I read that's what haggis is supposed to do. Well, that's because you drank it all, sweetie. What did I tell you? Small bites.
I know, small bites so
The same thing happened with your wedding cake.
I know, the small bites so I don't form any wrinkles.
Wait. Now, I am aware that your husband Jerry has quite the sensitive stomach, and although he was never direct to me about that, I think this will bode well for him.
I think if you put...
I'll put more salt.
Yes,
More salt. A dash of salt.
A dash. I will do it, Amanda.
Or 5. Frankly, he's got a boring palate.
Oh, he does. He married you.
Hey, Tim.
Hello.
So you're my father-in-law, right?
Yeah.
And the Christmas dinner is tonight, yeah?
Yep.
And I got your wife some Christmas presents.
Oh, you did know.
Yes.
Do you mind telling me what they are?
They are cooking utensils. Now hear me out, Jerry.
Just between you and me. Just between you and me. She knows you think her cooking is atrocious. Give her these gifts, your reputation's over. I'm telling you right now. You give her those gifts, she's gonna call and tell your wife, my daughter, she'd get a divorce.
Amanda's gonna divorce me. Jerry, where are you? I have to go down to the dinner table.
Jerry, go get something else.
Jerry! Oh, there you are! Aren't you excited for the stew?
I'm so excited.
Here it is, just in time.
Oh, wow, it looks delicious. Sit down, proper table etiquette, please.
Of course, my beloved. Of course I am.
Jerry. Oh, I'm so happy, Mother, that you made this wonderful stew for us.
What do you think of the stew?
I love it. It's perfect.
I know.
He loves it, Mother.
I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry, I don't like your cooking.
What?
I'm sorry, Amanda.
Jerry!
I tried. For you, I tried. I even got your mother cooking utensils. What?
Jerry!
Oh, Jim was right.
You did not
I should not have said that.
You did not buy my mother cooking utensils for Christmas!
But I thought the way to a woman's heart was through cooking.
If you're trying to marry her, Jerry! You married me!
It was heartbreaking, but it was lovely all at the same time. I need 3 people for scripts. Thank you. Oh, yes. Okay. This is a game an exercise where they will be telling a story as we have been doing all night, but instead one person is only allowed to use words from the script. They cannot use their own words from their heart nor their soul. They can only use words from this script. Yes? So, before they begin, I need a situation. Where do we find these 3 lovely people? What has happened? Yes?
Exploring a volcano.
Exploring a volcano. Broadway. Oh,
Wattpad fanfiction.
Wattpad fanfiction. Yes.
Squirrels trying to find their acorns.
Squirrels trying to find their acorns. Yes.
Kangaroo fight.
Kangaroo fight. Yes.
Science Olympiad final.
Science
Olympiad final.
Science Olympiad final. Yes.
Ducks that decide they don't want to migrate this year.
Ducks that decide. Oh man, I thought I was gonna be better than you. These suggestions.
Really? It's only the last one. It's the last one.
It's the last one. Wait, but ducks, they don't want to migrate.
And Laura, what script will you be reading from today?
French's musical library. How to eat like a child and other lessons in not being a grown-up.
Yes.
Excellent. Thank you. Ducks not wanting to migrate. Begin.
Now, kids, you know how every single year we take a trip across the world?
No.
Precisely, no. This year, we will not be taking that trip. We're no longer welcome there.
So
why's that, Mother? Work.
You didn't eat the breadcrumbs from the people again and steal it from the uncles, did you?
The breadcrumbs were there first.
I can't believe it.
Believe what? I would never eat those breadcrumbs. Now, kids, I don't like to lie to you.
That's funny, because you always make that sound when you lie.
No. No.
That's sick.
It's the same thing that happened when I lost my lily pad when I was 3 months old.
I know, it's a problem. I shouldn't have ate those breadcrumbs and I shouldn't have lied to you about it.
Why is no the only thing a parrot can express?
Because I'm pretty new at this. To be entirely honest with you, it's been really hard since your father has left. He has migrated to the place we are no longer welcome.
Without us?
Without us.
Is this why there's so many orphans?
Now, you're not orphans. You still have me. Now, let's just try to stay here for the winter and we'll be fine.
It's kind of chilly. The water's gonna freeze, Mom.
And we could go ice swimming.
It's a cold.
Would have been more fun if I'd had my lily pad.
I'm here waiting.
So am I, but your father has migrated, and we will now be ice swimming.
Stop!
Now,
Mom, you're scaring me.
I've had it up to here with you two. I get it, you want to migrate, but this is the final decision, and you are not changing my mind.
How are you fats?
That is just rude.
It's all the breadcrumbs, I bet, that you ate and lied about.
I did not lie. I'm sorry.
Sorry's not enough.
That's how you torture your sister.
My sister's with your father. I didn't want to tell you anything, but this is the way it has to be.
So that was the quacking I heard last week.
And I am stuck all by myself, a sitting duck.
Is if you sang it. It's the lyrics of the song. Excellent. All right. So this, what you're gonna see next is something hopefully far higher brow than what you just saw. No, sex jokes are okay sometimes. Oh my God, did Mark just say sex? This can't be put on YouTube. This next activity is, I totally distracted myself. I'm off the rails right now. The Herald. Okay, this is the most challenging activity that we do in the year. It's called a Herald. It was developed by some sketch artists, some improv artists out in Chicago. And the way that this works, I'm going to kind of give the lowdown because it's really tricky to kind of follow along. So I'll take questions if you have them after the explanation. But we're going to see an intro. Okay, it's going to be some sort of activity. And that activity is kind of brainstorming for the stories that we see following that introduction. So the introduction, again, is just brainstorming. It's getting kind of information out that they may choose to use to craft their stories. Their stories are going to be 3 different stories. Okay, 3 different storylines. And those stories are going to be born of the information from the intro, right? So they could pull a line that was said, or a character, or a thematic element, content element from the intro to inspire their scenes. But hopefully in the first time that we see these stories, the inspiration from the intro is going to be really clear in the first few lines of the scene. We're going to, as an audience, be able to say, oh, that's where they got that idea, right? And so there's 3 kind of parallel storylines. They may or may not be related through other means. We'll see. That's up to them if they start to find ways that they, maybe or maybe not connect. We don't know. There's no imperative to do that, but there's no imperative not to do that either. But what we're going to see, so we're going to see the intro, and then we're going to see story 1, okay? Story 1 is going to be introduced, and we're going to get the exposition of story 1. We're going to learn who's involved in this story, where they are, when they are, what's going on here, the basics of what's going on. And then we're going to see a whoosh, and their whoosh might be a little bit different than the whoosh that they've been doing. It might be stylized based on information that we see in the intro, we see and hear in the intro. Then we're going to get introduced to story 2. So story 1, exposition. Story 2, whoosh. Story 2, exposition. Whoosh. Story 3, exposition. Whoosh. After story 3, we go back to story 2. Sorry, thank you. So we go back to story 1, right? So story 1, story 2, bless. Story 3, exposition, the level is done. Then we go back to story 1, okay? And then story 1 is kind of the rising action. And then whoosh, story 2, rising action, taking us towards the climactic moment. Whoosh, story 3, rising action, taking us to the climactic moment. And then you might say to yourself, oh, after that we're going back to story 1. But oddly enough, the way that this structure is created is that after the rising action of story 3, we go to what's called a game break. A game break is a short form improv activity that really is only maybe connected to what's going on thematically. It's not continuing any of the storylines. It's just maybe connected somehow thematically. It's very strange. It serves as the intermission of the play, right? It's just a game thrown in there. And then once the game is over, we go back to story 1, right out towards the climactic moment, whoosh. Story 2, right out towards the climactic moment, whoosh. Story 3, right out to the climactic moment. And then we finish with an outro. The outro could be, I don't know, whatever makes sense to them in the moment, right? So there's a really specific structure that they follow with this, and a ton of freedom in terms of the decisions that they're making, right? That they're able to make. So it's kind of this weird contradiction of a really firm structure, but a lot of openness in terms of what they can do. Now, this will probably last, if you think about it, you're going to see 10, 11 scenes plus a game, right? So this could run half an hour, could run 20 minutes. We'll see, right? We'll see. But this is kind of the longest, most complicated structure that we do in improv. And so, you ready?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good. So what we need here is, let's start out with 3, please, for a scored monologue. And let's get a suggestion. Whoa, should we pull a suggestion from here? Yeah, let's pull a suggestion from here. We haven't done an underrated color. An underrated color was the prompt for this. So Andy, vomit green is the suggestion for the underrated color here. And this monologue, scorers and monologuer, will be in a gothic vampire genre. A gothic vampire genre for the intro. Okay? Vomit green is the phrase for the introduction. Gothic vampire is the genre of the scored monologue. Yeah? Awesome. Go.
Vomit green. Not everybody likes this color. But if I would wear anything other than black and red, I would wear vomit green. My son, Vladimir Dracula, I dress him in vomit green every day. It blends in with when he vomits. See, it is very innovative to dress your newborn in the same colors of the fluids that come out of them. And so I think every parent should learn from this. And they should dress their babies according to the circumstances. And if you don't, you'll have more laundry to do.
And so you can see our lovely little child here dressed up in a beautiful shade of pink. And then we have our child over here dressed up in a beautiful shade of blue. And over here we have our new leftover shade of vomit, green. Now, I understand you two are completely new to this whole parenting thing, but I just want to say the vomit green is 20% off, so you might as well order that one.
But surely the fashion is more important.
Yeah. Well, I mean, consider the circumstances. It is 20% off, and if your baby has a little accident, you know. Just saying.
You know, he is a boy.
Our child having an accident?
No. I mean the 20%. Think about that. The 20% off. I mean, we have a business we're running. Maybe we're not ready to get a child that requires full expenses.
Hey, listen to this guy. Listen to this guy.
You want us to compromise on our child?
Yeah.
Oh, God!
Count Dracula!
Oh, God. Exploring this haunted mansion was really not my thing.
What are you doing in my mansion?
This is your mansion?
Yes, and you're trespassing all over it! Have you no regard for property rights?
Oh, I'm sorry. What was your name?
Count Dracula!
What a stupid name.
What?
Count Dracula. I'm sorry, but the sign outside said that your mansion was for sale.
What? They're trying to sell my mansion?
Yeah. I was looking to buy this house, this mansion.
Oh, no. I've been here for thousands of years and I will not leave!
Then why are you sleeping in a coffin? What kind of bed is that?
It's my deathbed.
Cindy? Can you help me with the laundry?
Of course, yeah.
Now, Cindy, I don't remember buying you this shirt. Whose is it?
Oh, well, maybe that was just Dad's.
Oh, I don't think Dad wears. What is this?
I think it was just mixed up in our laundry,
Vomit green. I'll put this in its own
Don't
pile.
even worry. I can just take it up. I can give it to him later. Just don't even.
Okay.
Are you gonna get?
Cindy,
Yeah.
I buy your father his clothes. And
Yeah.
so, once again, whose shirt is this?
It's mine.
Oh, Cindy, I'm so sorry. Why don't we go to the mall this weekend? Just me and you. Whoosh.
Son,
I love this outfit, class.
This is fire! You've got me like, I clean up nice,
I knew that 20% was gonna work. You're the best.
Even on the shoes.
Yeah.
You guys matched it up. It's really impressive.
See, Lucy, I told you it was all gonna work
it's
out.
not becoming on you.
Not becoming. I'm sorry. Did you disrespect my color?
But Mother, you have it on too.
Oh, but son, these are clearly very different shades.
Is yours Valentino? Because mine is Gucci.
Or haven't you heard? 20% off Gucci is not Gucci at all.
Oh no. No, those real estate types, they try to steal my property.
You know, where's my real estate manager?
I heard property. Jake, right?
Yeah, Jake.
I saw you on the website.
James, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You, James, dare to steal my mansion!
No, I'm here to buy the mansion. No.
Yes, this is the sale.
Do the both of you trying to steal my mansion? Do you have any idea who I am?
Let me take care of this. So, have you seen the Massachusetts rental codes?
I don't believe I am familiar.
You see in Article 285, Section C-5. It is stated that if a resident lives more than 1,000 years in a property,
it's true.
It becomes federal property.
Exactly. How could I have forgotten? And you said you've been here for 5,000 years.
Exactly. In fact, we're not the trespassers. You are.
Oh, that just sucks to be you, doesn't it?
I don't believe Cindy would wear this color. Todd!
What's up?
No, you know I buy you your clothes, right?
Yeah.
I really don't think Cindy would wear vomit green.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yes, and she said it was hers.
Huh.
I'm really concerned, Todd.
You should be. This is unacceptable. Wearing vomit green in our house. How dare she? She's...
Todd? Do you think this maybe isn't Cindy's shirt?
I mean, I feel like that's the only possible explanation because we raised her never to wear vomit green.
Maybe it's a close friend of Cindy's, right?
Very close.
Game break! It's a game break! Game break! Game break! Can I have 2 out for backwards interview on creating the color vomit green?
And I just want to thank you again for coming out onto the Vomit Green podcast. We're just so happy to have you. You know, you've really started a cultural revolution, and I'm just so happy that you were able to be here and you know, show me the way to wear this with pride.
You know, Tom, I know I started this vomit revolution, spewing forth great ideas, but I just want to say I couldn't have done it without my fellow investors. And I just want to take a moment to appreciate, you know, before we close, I just want to take a moment to appreciate the great work done by some of my design team and investors in giving me all the money to make a shirt that blends perfectly with puke.
Yeah, now Melvin, I'm wondering, you know, a lot of people on X and Meta and you know, all the social medias have credited you with the creation and you know, really the religion that is formed around Vomit Green. And I just want to know, how do you respond to these claims? Do you think it was really all a one-man show?
Well, when I started this business, it was from the ground up, brick by brick. But you know, it wasn't always easy. There was this one time I was making a new batch of Vomit Green to dye a shirt, and these bears came and just ransacked the factory. And we were on cheap land in the middle of the forest. We couldn't afford much. You know, back then we weren't selling a lot, hadn't started that revolution. It was just a shame.
Yeah, you know, that's really insightful and powerful to hear. I was wondering, you know, in your process, well, in your book, you talk a lot about how you built this from the ground, you know, brick by brick. And I was wondering if you ran into any, like, impediments, like from, you know, wildlife or, like, other external forces, you know?
Ever since I was a child, I have been constantly emptying my guts. In the car, on the plane. I thought there's gotta be a better way than just constantly cleaning up. So, and then I have to tell you, there was this one time, this bear showed up, and I was just so scared that I puked at it. And that was the last straw. So I just I said, screw it. I'm gonna take all my college funds, I'm gonna take all of my investments from all of my finances, sell all my stocks, and just start something, a business, to solve this problem.
You know, Melvin, it's so great to have you on the podcast. I wanted to know, you know, starting a business and especially one that is so, like, I think, you know, revolutionary, people have said, is you know, where do you get your ideas? It's a real inspired thing, you know, to take a common bodily process, you know, everyone does it, and monopolize it. It's really admirable.
Well, Tom, I have to say, you are quick on the draw. You sent me that email asking me to come on this podcast a week after I published my book. I just want to say, I'm so happy to meet you. So happy to meet you.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Vomit Green podcast. Today, you know, first episode, we've got a special guest. Melvin Brelville is here to tell us about his revolutionary new product, the Vomit Green. Oh, careful! The Vomit Green V-neck, T-shirt, and even puffer line. Let's hear from him. Yeah.
So you'd really rather stay with your father?
You know, Mom, I just can't live with someone who relentlessly trashes my choice of clothes, especially when they're the one who bought them for me.
Oh, you know that I did not want to buy them. It was your father who manipulated me into buying them because they were 20% off, when we know that he has more than enough money to buy you good clothes.
Dad can do what he wants with his money. You know, Mom, you're so infatuated with this money, this wealth that you've claimed to have built, when I know you're the head of the most powerful pyramid scheme in all America. And you've been trying to keep it secret. But I know who you are. And I know what you've done. The things that you've lied about, even pertaining to your business, will come out. And when they do, I'll prepare to watch it burn.
Bow.
Yeah, so basically, you're gonna have to leave, and we're gonna renovate this place, yeah?
What are you going to do? Paint it vomit green?
Oh my god, that's a great idea!
No, you weren't supposed to take my suggestions.
What else were we supposed to do, man?
You were supposed to let me live in peace here, as I have for thousands of years.
Can I speak to you, Jake, for a second?
Yeah.
See, this guy, he's gonna go on and on about, oh, it's my house, I've lived here so long. Let me take care of this. I'm expert in dealing with old timers. Why don't you go buy that paint, the Vomit Green paint? That will look great on the atrium. It will look. Now, sir, about the taxes, you owe the IRS. You've been in a coffin for some time, correct?
Yes.
So that would mean that you would not be able to pay the government anything.
Please just take your shirt. I can't even do this anymore.
I mean,
I had to cover for my mom.
it's just so ugly.
Cindy! Quick! Hi!
Separated?
Cindy!
Hi, Mom!
I just wanted to say, maybe I overstepped with your shirt. it's not my place to snoop in your business and the colors you wear. And sorry, why are you tapping your foot?
Nothing. I was doing my homework.
And why does your room smell like Axe body spray? Cindy, what has gotten into you? I feel like we've lost touch.
I knew it! I'm sorry, Cindy. I had to freshen up.
I'm sorry, okay? Please don't hurt him.
Cindy's mom, are you explaining? I just...
Please stop.
I was so sick and tired of what my mom was buying me. You see it, it's terrible.
I know. And you're terrible. You're not good enough for Cindy. Cindy, I am sorry, but this thing needs to get out of my house with that smell.
Cindy, I still love you.
Out of the house. I'm going out of the house.
No.
I can't live like this anymore without all of this vomit green.
Take your vomit green and get out of my life,
Cindy, do you have any money?
So, this is what happens when you do not dress appropriately. Now, I did work as an undercover agent, and my daughter in this situation, Cindy, she was very obsessed with the man wearing the vomit green shirt. And my father, Count Dracula, he was repulsed by the fact that these realtors wanted to paint his own mansion vomit green. And, well,
done.
With the child who was obsessed with vomit green, he wasn't willing to admit that money does not always buy happiness. And then
Bling.
Straight line. Start over there. Go down and introduce yourselves, please.
I'm Alan.
I'm Evangeline.
I'm Sean. I'm Ben.
I'm Laura.
I'm Will. I'm Griffin. I'm Edon. I'm Josh.
I'm Abby S. I'm Andy.
All right, so what happens at the end of the year is what happens at the end of the year is that this is so next Friday is the battle where we have alumni come back and we do some competitive improv where the scoring is silly and doesn't matter, but because this is this group's last show of the year, and so next week after the battle, at the end of the battle, I will speak a little bit about each of the seniors, but I still have them in class for a week, and so I'm not going to tell them how much I care about them until next Friday when I don't have them in class anymore because I'm cold and dead inside. So we'll take care of that next week after the battle. But in the meantime, we're going to have our official kind of last activity for seniors. And every show we do an activity that we've never done before. This activity is called Bucket Works, and for very good reason, we have never done it before. The reason is because it's a hot mess. So Sydney and I are just going to need a second to bring out the props and that for Bucket Works, and then we'll explain what's going on.
It's only one prop.
All right, so this is the bucket that the name references. Inside this bucket is water. And so the way this activity works, we're just gonna let's lay this towel down underneath. Okay, that should be. Yeah. All right, excellent. Okay, now we gotta lift this. Okay, 1, 2.
Wait.
Yeah, from with the knees, not the back. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. So what's gonna happen here is it's gonna be we're gonna do 3-person scenes. So we'll start with 3. Who's gonna 3 that we're gonna start with? Okay, great, good. Josh and Evangeline, step off to the side. You'll have your moment in a second. You can watch with everyone else. So the way that this activity works is it's a 3-person scene, but there's only going to be 2 people on stage at a time. The 3rd person is going to have their head in the bucket of water. And they're going to be holding their breath. And so when the person whose head is in the water, okay, and you don't want to...
This is a dramatization.
You don't... Yeah, I'm not doing this. Oh, no! This guy did it. So you're going to have your head in the water, and then when you start to run out of air, folks, you want to have a sense of when you're going to run out of air, and give yourselves about a 5-second leeway, right? Maybe 8 seconds, right? So that when you're like, oh, I'm running out of air, I'm gonna Sydney, do not push.
I would never.
I'm gonna wave my hand. I see you all.
Thank you.
I'm gonna wave my hand, and one of them will leave the scene, tag my hand. At the point that my hand gets tagged, I can leave the water. Andy would take over, head in the bucket. I'd come back on, and now I'm dripping wet. And I would need to justify to these folks in the scene why I'm so wet. Okay? It gets a little bit slippery. So just be careful. Don't run. You look great. All right. Let's keep one of these. Let's keep one of these for just like safety, like if they start slipping.
Am I
You want to be the mopper?
Am I the bus boy? Okay.
I don't mind doing it.
No.
Okay, you got it.
Okay,
You got it. All right. Suggestion of a situation. A situation that they're in. Yeah. Selling a stock. I'm gonna work really hard not to just pick the last one to remember things. Selling a stock. Go.
The world is ending.
The world is ending.
Final few minutes of a game show.
You really want your suggestion to get picked at an improv show.
Oh, you really want your suggestion to get picked at an improv show.
Senior skip day.
Senior skip day.
Telling business ideas.
Telling business ideas.
You're in a building made almost entirely out of glass and one of the windows just broke.
Entirely out of glass and one of the windows just broke. We're at an improv show and you really, really want your idea to get picked.
All right, guys. I'm Mark Vanderzee, and this is Needs Improv. We're gonna go with that one over there. Yes,
on a bus.
You, sir.
On a bus.
On a train over there. Okay, we're gonna go with
at the grocery store.
Yes. Oh, let's hear a few more.
What about some squirrels?
Yeah. Last one about the squirrels, because I don't remember any of the ones before that. Squirrels, go.
I just came back from the session at the pool. Right next door.
Squirrels. Do a scene about squirrels.
I got caught in the. I got caught in the rain. Oh dear. Now how will I find my acorns?
Oh yeah. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna go find an audience member now.
Yeah. Well, actually, I just went to the bathroom real quick. I had to check out the toilet too. Yeah, you know, I was Well, I was in the bathroom. I actually got a really great idea for like a prompt for an improv game.
Amazing.
They could like go to the bathroom, you know. And
Oh wait, okay, I gotta check on the bathroom.
Oh, right, there you are. Oh, I see you had my idea.
Well, I don't remember what yours was because it was first. Why don't we go with a different how about you, sir? What do you? I'm gonna go.
I gotta be right back. I gotta check out the bathroom.
The bathroom flooded.
Oh no! Are you still gonna be able to do improv?
I could do anything.
All right, then why don't you give me that? What was that one suggestion?
Squirrels.
That I was. You want to do squirrels again? Okay.
I love squirrels, dude.
Go for it. Squirrels. Yeah, do a scene about squirrels.
I'll never survive the winter. I am so wet. Life is meaningless without my acorns.
Okay, this is getting boring. I'm gonna go to the audience for another suggestion.
Dude, someone has to fix the bathroom.
God, that bathroom was terrible. You know, I was in there and I was thinking about some squirrels. I was thinking, like, what if the squirrels like got caught in like a rainstorm?
And they couldn't bury their acorns for the winter.
Exactly. You know what I'm talking about.
It's like we're on the same wavelength.
We're on exactly the same wavelength. You know, I could do this improv stuff. I could be right on that show. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you could fill in Mark's place, right?
Probably I could.
Yeah.
I would wager. Where is
He's
Mark,
been taking
by the
a while
way?
in the
He's
bathroom.
like taking a long time in the bathroom.
Wrap it.
Yeah, there you are. You know, I had a wonderful idea about some squirrels that get caught in a rainstorm.
Squirrels in a rainstorm.
You think it would work? And also, I'm thinking I could maybe take your job.
What?
No, it's just an idea. Don't get so hostile.
You need a suggestion for a scene?
Yes,
where
I do.
lose my job?
Yes, I
That's
do.
a great idea.
The second batch of seniors are going to be left with the floor towels.
I have a towel in my bag still.
Oh, nice. All right. Evangeline and Josh and one from the audience. One for the... Seagal is ready with the towel. Seagal took the class. Seagal is a graduating senior and took the class last year. And I heard that this is Seagal's dream to do this right now. So here we go.
Welcome on stage.
Suggestions. Go.
Cloning device gone wrong.
What?
Cloning device gone wrong.
Cloning device gone wrong.
High school party rager.
High school party rager.
Fighting for a prison bathroom.
Fighting for a prison bathroom. Pickles.
I think the show needs more squirrels.
Jewelry store heist. Koala got out of the zoo and?
Group family therapy.
Group family therapy. I remember others. No, we've done some family stuff today. We've done some family stuff today. Let's go with jewelry store heist. Jewelry store heist. Begin!
Japanese, it's a big one.
Yeah, I got this. So, let's crack let's crack this vault. We'll storm in and we'll steal as many jewels as we can.
Yes, I got the safe cracker.
Yes. You did.
I gotta go. I gotta get the butter safe cracker.
Are you joking?
Oh my gosh! I think they have a sprinkler system to detect the thieves. Okay, but I think we just gotta get those rubies and then get out of here, man.
All right. So we got the stethoscope man.
flooding us with jewels.
I'm sorry. I think the sprinklers went off again.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think the diamonds are gonna be okay? If we swim for it.
Okay. Okay, now we just gotta try and bust the door. I mean, oh my god.
If we don't get this, the bus is gonna be pretty angry.
Come on. Do you think the explosives will still work when they're wet?
I can't see. Okay.
Oh my god! They're shooting us with water cannons! Please, got us!
Okay.
We gotta start running, okay?
As many jewels as
Grab them!
Go!
We gotta grab them and go! Grab them! Let's go for the exit!
Okay.
And prepare for himself!
Okay, I am a grown man with a perfectly intact sense of self. I am not succumbing to peer pressure. All right, give it up for the seniors!